Hi, so we're looking at MIPs Online from the student perspective today. We're going to have a look at a Year 10 student, and the page we're looking at now is the home page where the students come to log in to access their career action plan. So your logo is displayed here. You choose an image of your own or one that we provide for you. You have the option to activate a careers calendar and a notice board. When we log in as the student is taken to My Info section where they can add some of their details and personalise their space. They can change their password here, select from a colour and change their avatar. When the student saves and continues, they're taken to the basics section of their career action plan, and this is where they fill out details about what they're enrolled in, proudest achievements, what they think they could improve on at school, the subjects that they're studying in semester 1 and 2, their marks and feedback from school, their best and favourite subjects, their skills in various areas, and we do provide a skills list so that students can complete this more accurately and with some thought. Then we have the interests outside of school, their most important values, and we have the personal values and the comparison to the workplace values. The student simply saves and continues. They open up the goals area where they set their goals around the career or industry choices and the pathways to them. So the students selected interior design. The career involves planning, designing. They're creating and enjoying architecture. They have to complete a diploma of interior design, and the prerequisites for entry to the course are English. So a range of these questions are being collated in the background, and at the click of a button you'll get a report on the entire year level that will show you all of this information. You can also view the students' career action plan one by one, and you can download them into a PDF, which I'll show you in just a moment. So the goal setting section asks students if they're going to stay at school to complete VC or VCAL, what they would like to achieve in the short term and longer term, who will help them with their goals, and what their plan is in Year 11, the VC subjects that they would like to take, and answering a question about how do my subject preferences relate to my career goals. So again, the student saves and continues. They must complete the My Work, My Community section, if they've completed a resume or not, where they would like to do their work experience, how do their work experience goals relate to their career goals, have they completed their Safe at Work certificates, tax file numbers, and we're not asking them to put that kind of information in the system, just prompting them about the application for the tax file number, if they're working part-time and how many hours they work per week, the tasks undertaken in the current role, their previous employment or volunteer work, learner permit question, and if they're happy with the plan and they think it's complete. So the student is the only person who can really determine if it's complete. So they say yes, and then they save that information. At a later point, they can come back and work on the review section, and then just to have a look at some extras in their online space, they have the career portfolio where they can upload documents, have a link to a great free and insightful personality test here, and they can collect these documents over the course of their high school years. They have a study timetable area where they can add all of their commitments and assign some time for homework. There's a holiday study timetable as well. There is a note section, and this is where the student can make their own notes, or they can read the notes from the teacher or careers team that you've placed on their account. Then we've got a resume templates area, so we have information about finding jobs, 3 resumes to choose from, and a cover letter to download as well, and some useful links there. We do have a useful links area as well, and just to mention, we've looked at a Year 10 student, so every at every year level, there is a career action plan that relates to where the student is within their high school journey. So a year 7 plan will ask much more simple and subtle questions than what is contained in the year 10 plan. And in terms of the time it takes a student to complete one of these plans, for a year 10 student to complete this properly and doing the adequate research and understanding what the pathways to the certain careers or industries are, should take a year 10 student a couple of periods usually. Someone that is quite knowledgeable about what they want to do might be able to get it done within an hour, but really if we're doing it properly, it will take them 2 hours. If they're in year 7, 8 or 9, it will only take them about 1 period, because there are not such in-depth responses required from a year 7 to year 9 student. So the research element isn't as involved as the year 10 to year 12 students. Check back for another video and we'll take you through the administration portal and how we use all of this information that the student has input to make your job much easier as a careers teacher, to check if your students are on track, how many students have completed their plans, how many questions they've answered in their plans, just a huge range of data available for you there. So thank you for your time this morning.